A dark, ancient Egyptian prison with stone walls and heavy iron bars. Light barely filters through a small barred window, casting long shadows on the damp floor. He had fallen from honor into darkness, but even here, Joseph was not forgotten. Two new prisoners arrived, both once served Pharaoh, but now lay forgotten. The two men, the cupbearer and baker, look around nervously, their faces filled with worry. The cupbearer clutches his hands together, while the baker exhales sharply. One had served Pharaoh wine, the other had baked for his table. Now both awaited. One night, their dreams troubled them, and Joseph saw their worry. Joseph kneels beside the cupbearer, his expression kind yet serious as he listens to his distress.
Tell me your dreams. Does not interpretation belong to God?
The cupbearer hesitates before speaking, his hands gripping his knees tightly. His eyes are filled with both hope and fear. And so, the first dream was revealed.
In my dream, I saw a vine with 3 branches, and it budded, blossomed, and bore ripe grapes. Pharaoh's cup was in my hand, and I pressed the grapes into it.
Joseph nods, his face calm but firm as he interprets the dream.
The 3 branches are 3 days. In 3 days, Pharaoh will restore you to your position. You will place the cup in his hand once more.
The cupbearer's eyes widen in surprise, a glimmer of hope appearing for the first time.
Could it be true?
Hope was kindled where there had been none.
If you are restored to your position, please do not forget to speak for me.
The baker leans forward eagerly, hope filling his eyes as he speaks next. If one dream brought hope, could the next bring salvation?
In my dream, I carried 3 baskets of bread on my head, but birds came and ate from them.
Joseph's expression darkens slightly as he listens. He takes a slow breath before answering.
The 3 baskets are 3 days. In 3 days, Pharaoh will take your life.
But not all dreams bring good news. Pharaoh's royal court is filled with nobles and servants. The cupbearer, now restored to his position, pours wine into Pharaoh's golden cup, his face filled with relief. Just as Joseph had foretold, the cupbearer was restored to his place beside Pharaoh. But not all dreams carried good news, and the baker met his grim fate. The royal guards drag the terrified baker toward the execution site. His eyes are wide with fear, and his linen robe is torn. The cupbearer, now free, looks toward the prison entrance as he steps into the sunlight, then quickly looks away, as if forgetting something. And though he had promised to remember Joseph, he did not. Back in the prison, Joseph sits alone, his hands resting on his knees. The only light comes from a small barred window, casting shadows across the cold stone walls. Days turn into months, and months into years. Joseph closes his eyes, taking a slow breath. His face is calm, but behind that calmness lies patience, endurance, and faith. Yet even in the silence, he did not lose faith. He seasons change outside the prison walls. Hot summers, stormy nights, and the occasional sight of birds flying freely above. 2 years passed. The world moved forward, but Joseph remained. Joseph now has a short beard, his face slightly older, but still strong. His eyes remained steady, filled with quiet wisdom. Yet even in waiting, wisdom was growing. Joseph remains in his cell, unaware that beyond the palace walls, Pharaoh himself is about to have a dream that will change everything. The waiting would soon be over. Destiny was about to call,